Did you know that if every person in the US reused just one plastic bag, we could save over 1 billion plastic bags from landfills every year? Or that the fashion industry is responsible for 10% of global carbon emissions, more than all international flights and maritime shipping combined? These are just a few shocking facts about the impact of our daily choices. In a world full of convenience, it's easy to overlook how our habits harm the planet. But here's the hard truth: if we don't change the way we live, the Earth will continue to suffer, and so will we. Sustainability isn't just for the eco-conscious or the rich. It's something we all can, and should, practice. In this series, we'll dive into the small, everyday habits that can help you live more sustainably, even if you're not perfect. From small changes that add up to big results to making better choices about what we buy and how we live, we'll show you how to start small and build discipline to create lasting change. Ready to break free from wasteful habits? Let's take the first step together and see how simple, small actions can lead to big rewards. Stick with us, and by the end, you'll be well on your way to living a more sustainable, fulfilling life. Chapter 1: The Power of Tiny Habits. Breaking the illusion of perfection. Sustainability doesn't happen overnight. It's easy to think we need to make huge, perfect changes to make a real impact, but that's a myth. The truth is, small daily habits, done consistently, can lead to massive long-term results. Think of it like a snowball, small actions that keep building momentum. James Clear, in his book Atomic Habits, talks about how tiny habits can compound over time. Imagine swapping one plastic bag with a reusable one every time you shop. That one simple act doesn't seem like much, but if you do it every week for a year, that's 52 bags you've saved. You can make sustainability a part of your routine by breaking big goals into smaller, easier steps. Start with something simple, like using less water in the shower, and build from there. Small changes add up quickly and make the whole process feel less overwhelming. Consistency, not perfection, is key. You don't need to be perfect at sustainability, you just need to keep improving every day. Chapter 2: From Wasteful to Wise. Building your mindset for sustainable choices. Our society is built around consumption, and it's easy to fall into the trap of buying things we don't need. But real sustainable living begins with a mindset shift. Instead of focusing on immediate gratification, think long-term. Research shows that 80% of environmental damage comes from consumption choices, according to the Environmental Protection Agency, EPA. That's why it's crucial to question every purchase. Ask yourself, do I really need this? Shifting your mindset starts with awareness. Take a few moments to pause before buying something. Does it align with your values? If it doesn't, reconsider. Over time, this habit becomes second nature. The key is to challenge the buy now, think later culture. We have to become smarter consumers, focused on quality and longevity, not the next trend. Chapter 3: Conscious Consumption. Why cheaper isn't always better. Cheap products might seem like a win, but they often come at a hidden cost. Sure, a $5 trillion shirt might look like a deal, but what about the environmental toll it takes? According to a study by the World Economic Forum, fashion accounts for 10% of global carbon emissions. Fast fashion, driven by low-cost, high-turnover clothing, is one of the biggest culprits. By spending a little more on sustainable products, you invest in the future, both yours and the planet's. Quality items last longer, reducing waste and the need for constant replacement. Plus, buying fewer, better things means less clutter and less stress. The trick is to think long-term. That seemingly expensive stainless steel water bottle might cost more upfront, but it will last for years. In the end, you'll save money, and the planet, from unnecessary waste. If you're finding these tips helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more easy-to-follow guides on living sustainably. Chapter 4: Food as a Tool for Transformation. Growing your own power. You don't need a farm to grow your own food. Even with limited space, you can start small and see big results. According to the National Gardening Association, nearly 35% of US households grow their own food. That's a lot of people turning their backyards, or even windowsills, into food sources. Start with herbs or small vegetables like tomatoes or peppers. Even a few pots on your balcony can reduce your carbon footprint. Growing food at home cuts out the need for packaging and transportation, two big contributors to food waste. But it's not just about the environment. Growing your own food gives you a sense of control over what you eat. You know where your food comes from, and you avoid pesticides and chemicals used in mass farming. As you grow your own food, you're also reducing your grocery bill. And the satisfaction of picking your own fresh basil or kale. It's priceless. Chapter 5. Discipline over convenience. Choosing long-term gains over short-term comfort. In today's world, convenience is everywhere. And it's so tempting to grab a coffee in a disposable cup or toss a plastic fork in the trash. But every time we make the easy choice, we're compromising our long-term sustainability goals. Choosing convenience over sustainability might save you time in the moment, but it'll cost you more in the future. Every plastic item you use takes hundreds of years to break down, contributing to massive landfills and ocean pollution. The key is to make sustainable choices a habit, so they become your default. It might feel harder at first, but it's worth it. Studies show that once we form habits, they become automatic, making the difficult choice feel just as easy as the convenient one. Start with simple swaps. Carry a reusable water bottle, refuse plastic straws, or bring your own bags to the store. Over time, these actions won't feel like a sacrifice, they'll feel like the new norm. Chapter 6. Sustainable relationships. How community and support fuel your discipline. Living sustainably is easier when you're not doing it alone. Surround yourself with people who share your values. It's like having a workout buddy, but for the planet. Research shows that people are more likely to stick to goals when they have social support. Finding a community, whether online or in person, can help hold you accountable. There's power in numbers. Whether you're swapping sustainable product tips or organizing a community cleanup, collective action leads to bigger impact. But it's not just about accountability. Being part of a community can inspire new ideas. Maybe a friend teaches you how to compost, or you join a local food sharing group. The connections you make can introduce you to new ways of living more sustainably. The more you surround yourself with like-minded individuals, the easier it becomes to stick to your discipline. You'll find support when things get tough, and celebrate each milestone together. That's what makes sustainability not just possible, but enjoyable. Don't miss out on future tips. Subscribe now to keep up with all our sustainable living guides and start making a difference today. By shifting your mindset, making small changes, and staying disciplined, you can achieve true sustainable living. It's not about making perfect choices every time, but about consistently moving in the right direction. Every decision matters, and together, those tiny habits will lead to massive change.